I thought I would just share a little tip that I learnt today because I thought it was really cool. I went to a storytelling cafe, and the themes are normally always based on well-being, and we got to talking about worrying, which stemmed on to having problems that we just can't let go. And a friend of mine there told us about this really cool little tip that she used to do with a friend. Obviously, I'm not there in person, but I figured let's try and make it work anyway. So first things first, I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, whatever you want. Write down a problem that you feel stuck on, that you want to let go but it doesn't seem to be working. Write it down, and then look at the paper, and I want you to say out loud now how, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the problem right now. So I'm going to guess it's probably something like 10. And now I want you to close your eyes and imagine this piece of paper, but this time you're going to be from a sitting position when I first asked that question, like I'm assuming anyway. So now I want you to imagine standing up, and again looking at your piece of paper on the table or on the floor or on your bed or wherever your piece of paper may be. And now, where on a scale of 1 to 10 is your problem now? Some of you might say 9. Most of you may probably still just say 10. That's okay, that's fine. Now, I want you now to imagine that you are upstairs on a balcony and you're looking down over your piece of paper. What scale is the problem right now? Hopefully by now it's, at least 6. Some of you might be grasping the whole point of this exercise by now, but if not, I'll keep going. So now I want you to imagine that you are on top of your roof on your house, and you are essentially looking through a window which goes down to wherever you left your piece of paper. Like, I don't know what your house looks like, but for, the sake of this exercise, we'll just pretend either your house has windows everywhere, and your furniture and stuff, maybe the floor is translucent. Let's just pretend that, if need be. And again, I want you to think about, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is your piece of paper now? By this point, you probably can barely even see this piece of paper. It's probably like the size of my eye. On a scale of 1 to 10, how big is now your piece of paper? Probably, I would hope, like a 4 or 3. Now, you have reached a point, we're going to go all out there now. Accumulated wings, and you are now on a cloud, sitting on a cloud. I know technically it's not possible, but that's just what we're going to do right now. We're going to pretend that you are able to sit on a lovely, fluffy cloud. And now you're looking down, all the way down to your piece of paper. And again, I want you to think about, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is your piece of paper now? And lastly, we're going to take one more step. So now you have managed to, as you're flying with your wings, you have managed to find yourself a rocket. And you are now inside not inside actually, no, you're not inside, you're outside. You're sitting on the tip of a rocket and you're flying up to space, into space, and now you are in space amongst the stars. You can see Earth now, but there won't be any sign of your piece of paper. It's gone. Vamoosh. So now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is your piece of paper and your problem? Probably non-existent. So it's just a small metaphor in case, you know, you haven't quite grasped what I'm going on about. I'm hoping most of you would, but some of you might not, and that's fine. But it's basically to say that when you look at it from a different perspective, that problem will get smaller and smaller and smaller, and to a point there will come that it is non-existent. So what we need to focus on when we have a problem or a worry is, how big really is that problem? It might be really bad right now, but if you can tweak your perception and your attitude towards that problem, perhaps it's now gone. Maybe not. Who knows? Just I thought I would share, because I thought it was a pretty awesome little experiment that I wanted to try with you guys. Hopefully you've got something out of watching this, even if it's just a laugh. But seriously though, I hope that it's helped, or it's something that you can focus your mind to next time that anything happens to you that you're struggling with, to let go. That's it from me today. Thanks for listening.